In this video, I'm gonna walk you through how Secure Cloud Analytics integrates with SecureX and what are the steps and the process to start investigating your security events from SecureX. My name is Alicia García Sastre and I am a technical marketing engineer for Secure Cloud Analytics. Let's start. So we are starting in the SecureX dashboard and we have here integrated several products. We can see at a glance what is happening in our network. We can see the main indicators from Secure Network Analytics, Secure Cloud Analytics. We also have some tiles in the dashboard about secure endpoint and so on. So imagine in a given day, we come here to check what are the alerts that are happening in our network. We can see that we have some open alerts in Secure Cloud, 34 of them. Some of them are assigned, some of them are unassigned. So let's go ahead and pivot to Secure Cloud Analytics to have a look at those alerts. So we can see here that we have some alerts open. And if we go ahead and click in one of them, we are gonna get more details about it. So here we can see what happened. Basically, an endpoint in our network communicated with an IP that is considered malicious, that is on a watch list. And this alert has priority high, so we should really take a look at what happened. We can see the MITRE tactics and techniques that are related to this alert. And here in supporting observations, we can see what a specific flow triggered this alert. So basically we have traffic initiating from this endpoint in our network, and it is going through this external IP that is associated with this malicious domain, example malwaredomain.com. So what we can do now is post this incident, create a new incident in SecureX, and this will allow us to investigate it further. So here the incident was created, and this is going to help us greatly to keep a record of our investigation, maybe share our investigation with other teams like DevOps or NetOps and so on. So this incident that we just created is going to be visible here from the ribbon, but not only from Secure Cloud Analytics. The same ribbon is going to be accessible from all our security products that are integrated with SecureX. So if I go now, for example, to SecureX, I will have here the same ribbon and the same information. So I will be able to see it from all the places. And here we have the incident that we just created. Basically, we see the description again that it fired because an IP that is on a watch list was contacted. And we can go ahead and edit some details here on the incident or assign it to someone else. But let's go and investigate it in Cisco Threat Response. We will have the option to select which targets we want to investigate. Let's select all. And we can see at a glance what happened related to this endpoint and this alert that we saw in Secure Cloud Analytics. Basically, we have our target endpoint that is in our network, and it was communicated with this malicious URL that it is hosted in this specific IP. We see the target twice because it is identified in two ways. One is with the IP, but AMP knows the hostname, and this is the hostname that is reflected in secure endpoints. So from here, we can go ahead and start looking what happened with the endpoint. We can see here the domains and IPs that are related to this investigation. We can see here the verdict that we get from Umbrella, there is one malicious URL, also one unknown, and we can also see that there is a file involved that has been used in this endpoint, but in this case we get that is clean. We can also see more information here, and we can see that because of secure endpoint, we can see that the file reputation is clean. In this case, for the URL, we can see that it has been deemed malicious by Talos. And we can go ahead and check more information about our endpoints. We can see here, for example, the hostname of our endpoint, the unique identifier that we can find in AMP, the IP address and MAC address, and so on. So all this information, it is being retrieved in real time using APIs of the different security products that we have integrated in SecureX. And right here we see very specific information regarding this incident, but if we want to investigate this endpoint further, what we can do is to start a new investigation, and then we will see much more traffic and much more security events that are happening. So now we are able to see much more information, a lot more network context about the IPs that this endpoint has been communicated with, and also some files that are related to this endpoint. And can also go ahead and check the information that Secure Cloud Analytics is providing about this endpoint. For example, we can see here the unique identifier that we can find in Secure Cloud Analytics. We can go ahead and check the verdict for all these additional IPs that we have seen communicating with this endpoint. And also we can see here in the indicators all the security events that are related to this specific endpoint. So this is how you can go ahead, investigate your security events. We have started here in the SecureX dashboard having an overview of what is happening in our deployment from different security products. Then we have pivoted into Secure Cloud Analytics to see more details about specific alerts. And then we have created an incident just to have it here on the ribbon. And we have pivoted to Cisco Threat Response to know more about this endpoint and all the verdicts of all the security products that we have in our organization to get a more holistic picture. I hope you have enjoyed the video, you have learned more about SecureX and Secure Cloud Analytics, and I wish you a very nice day.